Hey guys, this is Poetspice and I am here to do this month's Crack the Vault collab. I feel like screaming and hollering and yada yada yada, but anyway. Will not make the rest of the world depressed. Anyway, let's go with what we've got going on here, chickadees. So I pulled out some papers. I had this double-sided pattern paper from, I want to say it is Tonic Studios. Yes, it is. I was going to say, but I can't be sure, but it is Tonic Studios. It came with a kit that I purchased, and it is, y'all know I'm not thrilled about this pink, but that's okay. The blue. I love the blue. So I used this. I used some scrap papers that I just have had, you know, like in my stash. You know how you have them 12 by 12s and you're like, oh, I like this piece, and then you get rid of them. So I used that. And then I also used paper out of the Archivist, Frank Garcia. I still love this paper, even though I'm like, let's get rid of it. But as you see, I keep pulling it out of the D stash. And so yeah, I used some of this. And I used this Anna Griffin bookmark. Oh, excuse me. Die set. And I actually cut them, all of them. And then I used this Simply Made Crafts bow die. It is the ultimate gift bow die set. And I just used the layers and the tails. I didn't, well, I did some of the circles, but I didn't do the other pieces. So those are the things that I used today to do what I'm going to do today. And we'll go ahead and show y'all. So let's go with the Anna Griffin. So I made some of those corner ones, and you can see these are the papers. Oh, I did use it. These are the Tonic Studio paper, so of course, you know, I got the blue on the outside because the pink will go on the page. See, like that. Or you can do it that way. So let's show you the design. We could do it this way. Oops. And of course, you can put the paper thing on the bottom or the top. So you can see what the decoration looks like. So pretty. And then you could also use this as a pocket, and then this would be the back, where it's got layered up. And then you can add flowers and all the other kind of stuff that you want to with it, right? And then I did 2 of these. You can see the Archivist paper, so you can see what that looks like. Then there would be the decorations. They're so pretty. And then I just had this one piece, and I just wanted to play with it, see what it would look like. So it is a not too shabby piece. It's actually the Christmas paper. I don't know if you can see it, but those are little gingerbread people and some gingerbread cakes. But I just wanted to see what it would look like. So I made those because, like I said, I just wanted to see what it would look like. And then I did one of these bookmarks. I could not find any gold thread or anything, so I was just like, I'm just going to layer it up and whatever. So this is actually some Anna Griffin black paper. This was a piece in my stash, and then this was a piece in my stash. So I just took 2 of the papers and then, you know, did the inlay part. So that was cool. And then I took these 2. So here's the cup, and it's one of those, you know, like paper clip ones. Like that, so that you can have it sticking out of the top. You could do it on the side, even though it doesn't make sense with the cup, but you could. So I did that, and I layered it up. Let's see, there's 1 on this, and I think there's 2 or 3 here, and then I did cut this one out and put it on top, and then you can see how I just like cut it so it would layer up, because I wanted it to be a little thicker. And then I did the same thing with the butterfly. So I could sit like that. And then on the back, all right, so then I used, this is that Archivist paper, and I put that in the center because I was like, well, I didn't really want the pattern that I had, but I wanted the sturdiness. So those are the 3 bookmarks that I made with that piece, and then the ones you saw with the other one. Then for the bows, I did make bows. So we'll just go through the bows that I made. And I made 6 of them. I just cut papers and I just put them together. So we have this one, and it's all from that same die set. So I've got this one, and these are all papers from my stash. So you can see how big it is. Thought that was cute. And here's this one with greens, and so this was my last piece of that paper. So I was like, well, might as well go ahead and use it. So you could be a St. Patrick's Day thing, I guess. Then I have this one. And so all I did was just cut and cut in, because if you've been on my channel, I always cut too much. But since I had 3 different layers, and I'm like, well, let's just see what we can make. Now, this one, I was trying to get it to go this in between, but I didn't get it. So what I'll probably do is put something in that one, because I don't like the way it came out. It's like too square in the middle for me. But it's pretty cool because you've got tails, and you can put the tails wherever you want, right? So then I did this one. I think that was my last piece of this too. All right. I think this came out so cute. And then this one. So I guess, so I only did 2 layers of this one. And then put 2 tails on it. I used up my last piece of this. And then I have this purple one. I did purple and black. And then I have the tails to the side. So it's really cool because you could put the tail, like these have the tails going down. This is one over, you know, like one up, one down. You got the tails this way. Plus there's another die with small, it's a smaller set of tails. So yeah. So I just wanted to play with it and see what it was like. And it's funny because, like I said, when I did my video, my first video this year, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to be using. Maybe some stuff that's in that bag, maybe not. So this, of course, was not in that. Well, I did pull it out, so it might have been in a video, but I'm not sure. But I did these bows. It was just fun to take some papers and see what would happen. So thanks for watching, and go check out the other ladies. Pull out your stash of stuff you have and come and join us with the Crack the Vault. And, you know, let's just, you know, play along and use your stuff and see what happens. All right, now look, now I got to figure out some way to stash and store these, and it's so fun. But you can always, I mean, you still could push it down and then just re-fluff them. But anyway, all right, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. And don't forget to check out the other ladies and be safe out there. Pray for others. And, you know, with things that are going on in the world right now, people really should be thinking about how you want to be treated and start treating people that way instead of like trash. Anyway, bye.